So this advice, I am sending it direct to ZANU-PF as an organization. However, I am going to pinpoint some of the people like Chris Mzwangwa. I'm going to pinpoint the likes of Victor Matemadanda. I'm going to pinpoint people like Douglas Mahia. I'm going to pinpoint people like July Moyo. I'm going to pinpoint a lot of people. Yes, I can pinpoint, but more specifically with the president, Emmerson Mnangagwa, I'm going to pinpoint him. I will never be silenced to speak on behalf of the young generations, because even if you want us to keep quiet, we are going to trigger your conscience by actually sending a clear message on the things which affects us. But as of today, I'm not going to complain. My main focus is to tell you guys that you had a chance to actually change the things in the country, because the chance was given to you when you did a renewal of power in 2017. The reason why I'm talking this, I know most of our people are not able to say things as they are. The main problem with ZANU-PF as an organization is that you are playing a double standard, external focused politics. Why am I saying external focused politics? You are not there to develop. You are there to actually manage the gains which comes to your pocket. And by so doing, you have neglected your people. However, I want you to understand that even nature, when it calls you, you must go with this truth even to your graves. The truth is, all the people whom you have allowed the system to marginalize and put on a disadvantage, they were responsibility put onto your shoulders by God. There is a second chance which you have to understand. God always is the one who puts the leaders. But as for you, I think we need to understand one thing here. You have allowed Zimbabwe to be a multi-party state which is operating with different views and different mentalities in the form of organizations which stand to actually compete of the ideologies in terms of the electoral process. But if you were conscious enough that you need power more than development, you should have declared Zimbabwe a one-party state. You must forsake of all these other external powers and forces. We understand that the people you are playing business with, and those people are the most problematic, because they are the ones who bring the money in the briefcases. You understand? So ending up now promoting corruption. But I think on that loop of having corruption being done and managed, because the government, everyone is focused on individual business, there was supposed to be a loop to think of the generations to come. As of our generations, our elders, especially everyone in ZANU-PF, you need to understand that you have closed us doors. There is nothing which you are going to do anyway, except being externalized by the system. Go and find something to do outside. Our children are stateless as of today. I'm speaking on behalf of other people. We have got the people who did not even afford to actually do a passport, and they went outside through dodgy ways. Those people can't do anything. 45% of your national population is living abroad. 20% of them are in other countries legally, and almost 80% they are staying there illegally. Some of them crossed with the passports and they overstayed. They can't do anything. You understand? But you are the people who were given the country by God to be in your custody so that you can serve. President Emerson Mnangagwa, you need to understand one thing here. Every time I send messages on the public domain, I am not against you. I'm not against whatever you may think that maybe is personally. I am actually attacking you because you are presiding over an underperforming government. You understand? All these people around you, they are not there because they want to serve the masses. I don't dispute the fact that you have got major projects which you have done, like the Bed Bridge, but we know there is controversy on the Bed Bridge because it was actually constructed using the borrowed money. There are other companies and organizations there of South Africa and Western companies who also are collecting the money there to repay the loan. We understand of the parliament. Yes, it's a good project as it was signed off by you, but we know there is a lot of deals there which disadvantage the general masses of our people by China. We understand now the Trabablas interchange, but we still have to understand that there was a massive inflated invoices worked there up to such a point that we are near 100 million. My president, you need to understand one thing here. People are not crying for you to go out of power because they mind why are you ruling the country. People are saying go out of power simply because you are failing to control the corruption. A lot of ministers whom we have actually given the task to actually preside over ministries, they are doing nothing. Look at the healthcare system, how it is dilapidated. I'm talking of the infrastructure, I'm talking of the facilities which are also accommodating these people. That is where we are having the public benefit of the performance of the government. But we don't have 95% of your youth out of the 50% population which is in the country. 55% was 45 is outside. They are unemployed. A lot of them now are dying because of Umtoriro. They are doing nothing.
Ndizvo zviri kuitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. Munyika yedu muri kuitika zvinhu zvakawanda zvakasiyana siyana. Saka ndiri kuti semhuri yeZimbabwe ngatibatanei, ngatiisei musoro pamwe chete, tichinamatira nyika yedu kuti zvinhu zvifambe zvakanaka nekuti zvinhu hazvina kumira zvakanaka. Isu Sekuruga Jones tinopinda munyika tichinotora nyaya semaitikira dzinenge dzaita touya nadzo kwamuri. Kana wanga usati wasubscribe ndiwo mukana wekuti usubscribe wotena on the notification bell kuitira kuti patinouya nenyaya ndiwe uchatanga kuiona. Usasaririre, garai muri pano pachannel yevanhu. Ino ichannel yenyu. Isu tinouya nenyaya semaitikiro adzinenge dzaita. Hatiwedzere kana kutapudza. Tinokutendai muri yeZimbabwe nesupport yamuri kutipa. Thank you so much.